Hey, good looking. I'm so glad that you came to my kitchen today to sit there and see what we all have cooking. Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing right on to my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Well, this week we're going to sit there and do a copycat recipe, and it's all going to be done inside of our Instant Pots for our Instant Pot Weeknight Warriors, and we're going to sit there and show you just how easy it is to make Starbucks Sous Vide Egg Bites. So grab a hold of that vine and let's get cooking. Good looking. Well, hey there, good looking. So you want to sit there and make a keto-friendly copycat version of the Starbucks Sous Vide Egg Bites. Great! Let's get started. What you're going to be needing is at least 9 eggs. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to crack my eggs right into my food processor. Alright, I have my 9 eggs in my food processor. Now, I'm going to sit there and put my shredding disc on, and I'm going to sit there and go ahead and shred up at least a half of a cup of sharp cheddar cheese or mild cheddar cheese, whatever type of cheddar cheese you like, go ahead, but we're going to need at least half of a cup. Now, I went off and cut a piece of cheese off. Now, I hope like heck I put my shredding disc on my food processor right. I don't use it that often, so I hope I don't have it on the slicing side, but we're gonna find out. But anyways, let's go ahead, put it in, and put your little thing on top, and let's go. Nope. And the old man's just laughing in there. So, no problem. We fix that. Okay, drop your cheese back down on in. And now let's shred that all up. There we go. I'm just gonna put my thing back on. We're gonna sit there, take our shredding disc right off, and put that all back down inside. Put our cover back on, lock it into place. Now we're going to sit there and mix the eggs up with the shredded cheese along with half of a cup of whipping cream. Now I'm just going to take the cover off, and I'm just going to pour in the half a cup of whipping cream. Put our cover back on and give it a few pulses. Let's take a little look-see. Looks dang good to me, but we gotta season it up yet. Let's give a good pinch of pepper, and let's give a good hearty pinch of kosher salt. Now, give that a good whirl. Now, I have about a half of a cup. You could put all the way up to a cup of crumbled up bacon. A few just to mix it all up. And then we're gonna pour it into little 4-ounce canning jars. Now you may ask, what happens if I didn't have a food processor? No problem. You could have mixed that all up by hand, and you could have sat there and hand grated your cheese just as well and mixed it all in. Now, before we go and ladle it inside our little 4-ounce jelly canning jars, I want you to get some cooking spray as such and spray the inside of each one of your jars, and then we're gonna sit there and put the Sous Vide egg mixture inside. I sprayed my little jelly jars. Now I have myself a little ladle. I have my egg mixture here, or the Sous Vide eggs. Now let's go ahead, ladle some of the mixture right onto each one of our canning jars. Don't fill them all the way up because these will expand while they're cooking. So I'm just gonna fill them up to the bottom rung. I'll do the first one here. Just a little bit more in that one. Right about there. And now I'm going to continue to fill up all my other ones. Remove our cover. Let's put our trivet inside. Place 1 cup of water down inside. Now you can sit there and put some covers lightly on these, or put these right in the way that they are and then cover them up with tin foil. I'll let you decide which way you want to go. The route I went, I put canning lids and rings on. Now do not screw your rings on tightly. You want to lightly finger tighten. Now go ahead, place all your Sous Vide egg bites right inside of your Instapot here. And now I'm going to take you in for a close-up view. I want yours to look like that. Let's go ahead, put our lid on, close the lid, make sure that we come up here and we close the vent. Now we're going to come down here, we're going to push the manual button, and I'm going to set the time for 14 minutes. We're going to allow all the pressure on the inside to build up. Once it builds up, that's when the Instapot will then start to do the countdown of 14 minutes. Then we're going to do a natural release. The Instapot now just sounded off. Let's come down here and hit the cancel button. Now do a natural release, and we'll sit there and see you after all the pressure has been released from the inside of our Instapots. Let's go ahead and see if it released all of its pressure. It has. Now when you're opening it, always open it away from you. That way you do not get any steam burns. Well, we have a few that popped. And that's why I was telling you guys, be careful of how you fill them up, because they do expand during cooking, and I'm going to show you why in just 1 second. I might as well just grab. Here's the ring. That's why I said lightly finger tighten. Here's our canning lid. Now let me go ahead and grab the canning jar, and look at how that expanded right out. Well, you know what that means. We gotta give a test to do. Now, don't let my old man know that I'm sitting there giving it a taste test. Mom's the word, remember that. So if he comes in the kitchen, well, I'm giving this a taste test. I'm gonna have to deny everything. Oop. Oop. Ah, he heard me. Look at that. Okay, I know this is hot, but I'm gonna give it a taste test. That is really good. Now, I'm just gonna have to finish that off camera. Boy, was that really good. Now, if you liked what you saw here today, please leave a comment. I love hearing what each and every one of you all have to sit there and say. Give me a big old thumbs up. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go up, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. And here's to happy cooking, but most of all, here's to happy eatings. Y'all come back now, you hear?